What's up, y'all? Thank you for tuning into Sim's Vessel, where valiant, eclectic Samaritans share everyday lessons. It's your girl, Sim. Thank y'all so much for tuning into my podcast, where we will speak the truth, never hide but heal, and keep that shit all the way real. Let's face it, life does not come with a manual, so we go through life making dumbass decisions, constantly battling with who we are now versus who the hell we want to be, and no damn roadmap on how we plan to get there. We're just lost, trying to figure it out the best way we know how. And on top of that, we let our pride and ego stop us from asking for help. Let's break these generational curses, y'all, together and level up. We are only going to get one shot at life. We do not have fucking time to waste, okay? Let's get it. Hey, gang. Welcome back. We're going to start with my quote. If you have the ability to look forward, then be brave enough to heal the obstacles standing in the way of your true self. Today, we're going to go over the Free Your Mind question number 8. If I didn't feel shame or fear, what would I do now? What is my biggest dream? And what can I do today to move closer to that dream? All right. Real shit, if I didn't have shame or fear, I would be a professional dancer, well-versed in multiple genres of music. Of course, I have my faves like Afrobeats, reggae, hip-hop, but I also love freeform dancing, classical, tango, and jazz, etc., etc. I love them all, depending on what it is. I don't know if I can get into cowboy dancing, but I always been interested in trying to learn, some of their choreography. It ain't too late, but yeah, I'm attracted to just music in general. And it's not so much of the music in itself, because your girl can get lost in the transformations of melodies, rhythms, the beat fades in and out, and all that shit. But it's the movement in which every person connects is a separate connection to how they hear and interpret the music, blessing their ears and their fucking body, and just allowing your body to flow and that energy moving in you. I just think that it's so enticing. It's so positive. It's so freeing. I just love it. I love most of the videos because, I hate social media. So if I'm ever on there, I'm looking at something comical. I'm looking at something beauty related. Because you got to stay up with the goddamn beauty hacks and trends and shit that may make your life easier. And I also love watching choreographers on all different levels. Novice choreographers, or if you've been in a game and you're mentoring and you're showing these people and you're known, it doesn't matter. I believe there's so much beauty in movement. There's so much beauty in music. It touches me in a different fucking way. So yes, if I didn't have shame or fear, I would be a fucking dancer. Dancing is when I feel the most free and where I shut the world out and simply do me. And for however long the fucking duration or durations, it's just me and my music and the vibe and session my body is entangled in that makes me feel so good. It's so hard to explain, but I know it's somebody out there that has a similar connection to music or something else, and they can relate. Now I'm about to tell y'all why I never made it. Or not even never made it, why I told myself that I could never be a dancer. The lack of professional training, lack and dedicated time working on my craft, and last but not least, these damn boobs. Like, the fuck? And let's get into that, all right? Because we sometimes forget that everything is connected, and the things you tell yourself will grow fucking spores and start recreating other damn narratives that should have never existed in the first place. When I wasn't confident enough to really explore that area of dancing and becoming a professional dancer, I made every excuse in the book to fit my narrative that I wasn't good enough. And the main reason was my complex of my boobs. And a lot of people don't understand what it means, because some people are like, oh, I would be happy if I had breasts your size or, a frame your size. That's all cute when you wanting something, but it ain't for the person that's experiencing and living it every fucking day of their life. For me, the complex of my boobs run deep. For one, I feel like they grew the fuck overnight. Number one, okay? They grew the fuck overnight. The attention, wanting people to see me for me and not my appearance is all I've ever really wanted out of life on an external, playing field. I don't want people to judge me off of how I dress, how I look, what is my shape. It should be what's in my heart and what the fuck I got going on in my mind and my brain. But for the most part, people just damn stare. The fast process of development with little to fucking zero time to adjust. If I was in training, I done skipped the goddamn A cup, went straight to a damn B, a large B size. And then I was only maybe a C cup for a couple of months, and then I was a D. So to me, it was just so drastic that my body was changing. And this was before I even started putting on weight. And literally, I had to put on some fucking weight so I could hold these bitches up and not topple over and fall over because I'm unproportioned. I am truly a nudist. And I am learning to let go of my views of imperfections because we are all imperfectly fucking perfect in each and every fucking way. Speak into your heart. Speak it and say it with your chest. You are perfect as you are. And I wish I would have said that to myself and would have known that to be true when I wanted to really go out to be a professional dancer. My spirit is leading me to be more active, and sometimes they just be in the fucking way. These titties, I can't run how I want to run. I can't do a decent jumping jack, a goddamn blurpee. I want to do an obstacle course, but between these titties sitting on my damn chest and this asthma, your girl gonna be on the fucking ground. But I've been speaking it into an existence, and if I can't get them reduced, I will love myself even the same. I have worked so much on my image of how I see my image, not the physicality of it, but the mentality around it. I want to make sure that every fucking day, whether I'm bloated from a period, whether I'm experiencing an off season, if I gain weight, if I lose weight, I'm still fucking perfect. And it don't fucking matter. And not to fucking mention, they are expensive. And if I want my titties on the damn ground, my ass have to invest in keeping these shits the fuck afloat. And in a good bra. And not them little grandma fucking bras that be looking like elbows when you put them on like little missiles. I hate that shit. The bigger you get, the uglier these fucking bras be. But they've been coming out. They've been showing us big chested girls some love. Where even, swimsuits are better. They don't look like... Child, I don't even know what they be. Damn near you got a fucking bag. They already fucking big. Now you gonna give me this bra or this damn swimsuit top that look like a damn bag? What you doing? You got me out here looking like a goddamn floating device. No, I'm not putting that on. I'm not. And I really want to see myself without breasts this size and just a moderate size. If I can go to a D or a C, your girl will be fucking happy. But I will be happy regardless. And I'm telling myself whether I get a surgery done or not, I am perfect the way I am. And I will love my body exactly how it is. And if I can improve it, cool. If I can't, cool. But I'm going to do what the fuck makes me feel good on the inside. But I have not been successful on actually succeeding, obviously, because the shits is still here, but it's not for lack of trying. Sometimes I really don't know what is worse, not having insurance or having insurance in some situations that you come up against. When they hit you with the deductible, you would have thought that you asked for a whole new damn face to go along with whatever the fuck you was asking for. Shit, while also checking your stubs on how much I'm paying for this shit. How much do I pay in insurance? Trying to do some math you know ain't gonna add the fuck up. That's what I've been experiencing. Okay? But again, through my healing and on this spiritual journey, I am rewriting my story. And I'm setting my fucking expectations as high as the shit can go. The past me was definitely setting my value lower than my own self-worth. And not this time around. I did not go through all of these fucking lessons, revelations, and testimonies to be handling my life the same reckless way in my motherfucking do-over life that I'm connected to. That really make me who I am and true at heart in life. Hell no. I don't know about you, and I know I can't be alone on this, but the more I heal, the more I'm hungry for more, and my distraction list gets smaller and smaller because I am speaking another fucking language. I can't understand the raw foolishness that I come out your mouth. Can't understand it. No. I'm enjoying the ride and all the fucking bumps I know is coming my way, but I have the choice to treat this situation like a stop sign, which is acknowledge, accept, and learn, and add it to the fucking list and don't take it fucking personal. Pray on it no matter the outcome and move the fuck on. Or your ass can approach it like a city detour with extra fucking streets, stop signs, red lights, and the worst traffic buildup. And depending on your defensive driving, that will determine your damn destination arrival time. Nah. I took enough detours through my life to keep doing the same shit over and over again. That feels good in the moment, and that set the tone of the simultaneous steps to follow that would test your gangster. Why? You already know it ain't serving you, so why the fuck you gonna keep on doing it? You already know the thoughts that you telling yourself ain't the fucking truth, so why you keep saying it? You already know when you step out here and you react to certain situations that didn't even require a goddamn blink from your ass. Why? Why are you doing it? When are you going to start telling yourself some more shit? Some better shit? Some more positive shit that can set you up for success? Whether personal, business related, or just in general life. You know what's eating at you. You know the things that you tell yourself and the way you show up for yourself and the promises that you break. So start the fuck there and start figuring it out. And remember to ask yourself, what would I do if I didn't have any shame or fear? Because whoever told us that shame and fear even really exists is a false sense of fucking reality. In this world we live in, it's just the same. A false fucking sense of reality. Because it's a matrix. So if you really think about it, you getting all bent out of shape and upset for nothing. For something that somebody done planted deep inside you, but it doesn't have to be permanent. You have the choice to remove it. Get that shit surgically removed. Get that shit lasered the fuck out. Get that shit, whatever the hell you need to do. Vacuum that shit out. Get that out of you. Take a shit, take a piss, take whatever. Get it out of you. I'm dead serious. Do a detox, whatever you feel like you need to do that's drastic enough to set you on a better stage, the better path, and a better way, then do that. And don't apologize for it. The next question, what is my biggest dream? Y'all know my biggest dream, but let me repeat it again for those who may not know. My biggest dream is freedom, but of course, life works in the language of experiences, lessons, and series of choices. And free will to decide the experience you want to be the story of your life. And for those that are afraid to ask but need a list as a reference, I got y'all. And don't ever fucking feel ashamed. We are all here to learn from one another, tribe. And I love y'all all the same. So here we go. Self-care. I talk about this a lot. Self-care, self-care, self-care. I cannot say it enough or stretch it enough. Self-care and real ass conversations. Tell your ass the shit that you don't want to tell nobody else. Admit it to yourself, because sometimes you got to hear it. You got to hear how fucked up it is, how much you telling yourself some shit so you can clean it up. For me, I meditate 2 times a day. At the beginning of my day to set the tone and speak that shit into existence. I ain't fucking playing. And I will make sure that I meditate when I get in. Because I need to have a fucking recharge and erase the negative energy that attached its ass to me. Okay? Creative outlets, whatever that may be for you. For me, sometimes I like to write. Sometimes I read. Sometimes I create. Sometimes I do a DIY. However you need. Be creative and use it as an outlet. You're trying to push that energy out of you, any negative energy. And sometimes taking nothing and making it into something is a sure indication and a fucking tangible example you can see. You did that. Stop saying it can't be done, because it can. It can. I balance my chakras. And you got to get creative with that too. If you don't have the time to sit there and really do a meditation to balance your chakras, then be very intentional. Start eating that goddamn the colors of whatever food that is associated with that chakra. I wear colors. I wear chakra jewelry. I have chakras everywhere, in my purse, in my fucking house, in my damn office, in my car, everywhere. Because you can never be too careful. And sometimes you're going to need something that's charged the fuck up to get you through some of these life experiences. Be intentional. Be strategic. Have a goddamn contingency plan. It's a must. Also, you're going to have honesty, integrity, no judgment, and forgiveness. For you and for other people. Sometimes we so quick to fucking judge what somebody is experiencing instead of just putting ourselves in their shoes, instead of just having empathy. You don't have to know the specifics, and you ain't even have to have ever experienced it, but you should be compassionate. Instead of fixing your mouth to say something rude, say a prayer. That's what the hell I do. When I want to act the fuck up and act a fool and be in my flesh, I pray, or I'm trying to swallow it now. I'm really trying to swallow whatever the hell is not serving this mouth. Because this mouth has energy and it has power. And I cannot be intentional with saying things that is going to tear down a fellow brother or sister, whether they're woke or not, whether they're in the tribe or not. Everybody is connected. And what you put out is what you get back. And the main thing you need that I do is gratitude. Intentional prayers, and I set time so that I can be in a receiving state so I can gain clarity. And I just listen. And when you listen, sometimes you hear your thoughts come out. Sometimes you answer your own goddamn questions, or you'll get a message. You'll get an inkling. You'll get a feeling. You'll get something that's going to confirm inside of you what you have been asking for, or what you need to guide you to the next stage in your life, or the decision that you are struggling to make. Pay attention, because the signs are all around you. And I cannot forget this one. Time spent with my tribe. Those that know that they are in the tribe, and some have no fucking idea. Part of my mission is to disrupt their lives in the toughest and abrupt, but somewhat expected, authentic, gentle, and realist of ways. Because it's time to activate their ass so they can wake the fuck up. Your girl could use some help. I'm not complaining, because the higher ups always give me what I need to push through. But this light I'm carrying inside of me is too fucking big for me to hold it all inside of myself and for myself. I want to share it. I want to watch my legacy unfold and connecting to people in the right way that they need, for my words to permeate their heart so this blessing swallows their soul and they have no choice but to accept and watch their life unfold, shedding their egos, trauma, judgments, and doubts, but also appreciate and bask in their journey, leading them to their passion, their life story, and purpose on earth. And in this soul tribe community of valiant, eclectic Samaritans sharing everyday lessons. Don't forget what vessel means. Don't forget it. Okay? I think that this list that I just outlined for you guys and shared with you so that you can create your own is a practice that I have developed that answers so many of my own questions. But it's crazy because it also just answered the follow-up question, which is, what can I do today to move closer to that dream? All of these things that I told you are all things that will help you in any instance, any experience, whether it is a relationship, a marriage, with your children, business related, even down to the experience and the relationship you have with yourself. Use it. Almost all of these things are transferable. Stop thinking that y'all don't have outlets. Stop thinking that y'all don't have a damn to-do list or a guide or a compass to help you make better decisions, when I'm trying to put y'all on to every fucking thing I use, everything that has helped me, everything that has blessed me. And no, it ain't fucking easy. No, it ain't always something I want to fucking do. And no, it ain't always something that I agree with, but it's always something that leads me to a goddamn breakthrough, that helps me put my life together, that helps me connect those dots that I'm struggling with, that help me pour into other people and uplift other people's spirit. That in itself is a fucking gift and a blessing. So why are you looking for any damn thing else? And just try it. This episode ain't gonna be long. I had to get in and get out. I had to come in here, drop some shit on y'all asses, and go on. Now, for this episode, I'm definitely uploading and releasing episode 8 as well as episode 7, since I did not post it. So for those who was looking for episode 7 last weekend, I apologize. Your girl was tired and she was fucking booked, and I made the executive decision to just go ahead and roll these two together, because I got 2 more episodes in this fucking part 2 series, and I'm making sure to stay consistent and follow it through and see it out, all while still trying to create a business to launch, because multiple streams is in full of fucking effect. And the higher ups and some people in my life just drafted me for a promotion. So I had to interview for that shit. But I'm very appreciative and I'm very grateful. And I'm telling you, although this is the wrap up of episode 8, if you have not been doing your homework, take the time to ask yourselves these questions. It is sure to set you on the right path. So if you didn't feel shame or fear, what would you do now? What is your biggest dream? And what can you do today to move closer to that dream, y'all? Ask yourself these questions. And in the meantime, I'm going to be writing. I'm going to be relaxing. I'm going to be really just sending out those good ass vibes and getting these messages. And I'm going to talk to y'all in the next episode. And remember, you're never alone because you got me. That's it for this episode, y'all. As always, thank you for tuning in to Sims Vessel Podcast. I really appreciate the love and support. I pray you were able to take away something from this episode or pass it along to somebody in need. Remember, a seed can't grow unless you water it. So get your ass up and bless up. I love y'all. Later.